Hey guys, finished up support cage, thought I'd give you some things I learned along the way to help you out. ROCKHARD put together an awesome video that takes you through the whole installation, so watch that about 60 times. Before you do anything, go buy a 3/8/16 drill and tap. That's for these bolts down here. Doesn't come with an included tap for those. The tap in the kit is for these guys up here. For the C-pillar in the rear wheel well, reverse orientation on the bolts, so put them with the head here in the wheel well where the tire is so that it's not hitting anything sharp there. And then when you're at Home Depot, buy 2 more of the shorter bolts per side, so you'll need 4 more total. And then you can just cut them off to length when you're done with it. So there's a specific order you're going to want to do this in. Once you get the parts, it's going to be tempting to jump into it, but slow down and tap everything. Tap the 3 holes on there, tap all these holes on your collars, tap all these up here, tap everything you can tap, then install it, then take it out, go paint it, get it powder coated, whatever you're going to do, then tap the whole thing again because you're going to get paint down in those threads, and then you can do the final install. If you don't do it in that order, you're going to break off some taps in there. Happened to me. You're going to put some bolts in and get them all gummed up and stuck, have to drill them out. That happened to me too. Take your time, do it right. Don't be afraid to do a DIY paint job. I used Mopar paint on this and then followed it up with a little 2K clear coat, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. When you're drilling these holes for these 3 bolts, use a much smaller drill bit than required at first, and then put the A-pillar piece back in and make sure that your holes are lining up with the holes in this piece. Otherwise it'll be kind of a pain to walk them over. You're going to end up putting in this A-pillar in and out about 100 times if you're anything like me. But a nice little piece of plastic like this can really help save your dash. So you can put that in there, then move the A-pillar in, and then you won't get your dash all scuffed up. Additionally, you can even take some rough grit sandpaper and just kind of take the sharpness off these edges. When it first arrives, these will be kind of razor sharp, but that'll help as well. If you guys are installing your crossbar up front and you end up with a large, like 1/4 inch gap between your existing roll cage and your crossbar, loosen things up. You probably tightened it too much over on that side and then tried to tighten it down this side. So loosen it up over there and then work your way back and forth between here and there and here and there, and it'll come down much tighter. If you guys want to put the A-pillar trim piece back in, I just suggest not bothering with all the plastic that goes up around here. It's just a pain in the butt to cut on. Just cut it flat off across the top here and around, and you'll still get a nice finished look there without all the hassle. In the ROCKHARD video, his zipper went this way, so he could just stop zipping up right there and the rest of it just kind of folded over. My zipper goes that way, so I have to have this zipped. So all I did was folded this in on itself for about the first 6 inches, right? That would have come up here, and that's how you can do that. For anyone that's curious, the Dirty Dog 4x4 shade still works perfectly with the ROCKHARD support cage. Front and second row. Only thing I changed was I put this in a different configuration here. Everything else just straps on as usual. That's about all there is to it. Feel free to ask if you guys have any questions. Hope that helps smooth things out.